Hey y'all, Chef IrixGuy here, and within this video I'm going to talk about the only things you need to become a professional backyard chef. So I'm Chef IrixGuy. I've been smoking and grilling for many years, man. I apologize, I got a little bit of a sinus thing because of all of this stuff blooming everywhere. But we're going to go through in a lot of depth. And I want to remind everyone, everything I'm talking about, you'll be able to expand this video's description and then click the link there to find where to order it online. But if you have questions, if there's something you need that you can't find there, just comment below and I'll try to post a follow-up video response and then also post any links to those items if I do have them. So, two things you're definitely going to need. You're going to need a proper charcoal grill. Now you notice I said charcoal, I didn't say gas. Gas, in my opinion, and y'all comment below and tell me if I'm incorrect, gas is just a lazy person's excuse for going out in the backyard and saying they grilled out. All that gas does, it's just heating up, and you've got grates. There's nothing fantastic about it. There's nothing fantastic about it at all. There's no wood smoke flavor. It's gas, and it's heating up a heating element, and you're flipping a burger or steak on top of that. How good is that? Not that good. So you need a proper charcoal grill. Now there's all kinds of grills you can find. You'll go to places, they're mass marketed, they'll sell you something that's astronomically priced for no reason. If you want to go fancy but you don't want to break the bank at all, you can go several different levels with the Weber. Now this Weber, like I'm using here, I've linked it within this video's description. Expand this video's description and click the link there. Comes in a variety of different colors. This is a fancier Weber, but it's a very affordable Weber. And it's worth, in my opinion, the few extra dollars, because what you get with this Weber, you get this, I was just cleaning it off a little bit. Man, this is so well seasoned. You get this really nice center part. Now, it comes with it's a stainless steel type material, but you can put different types of grates in the middle. And that's the reason I would recommend this Weber model, because you've got the flexibility of swapping out your middle grate. I mean, you could put a pizza stone in there. There's all types of things that are compatible with this. So you don't have to go with the charcoal grill. You don't have to go with a more expensive Weber. The basic one, which I've also linked within this video's description, I've got one of those on my lower deck. It's phenomenal as well. You know, your flavor, everything that you get from cooking in it. It's whether you're buying the more expensive Weber or the less expensive Weber, you're still getting very quality, consistent, and quality results. The only difference is that with this, you get some added cool functionality like the ability to replace the center grate. Also with this, which is very nice, and actually I'll just go ahead and demonstrate it within this video because I need to dump out my coals anyway because I cooked on this last night. So what you can do, you can lift out your middle grate, then your charcoal that remains in there, the ashy part, you can just tap it, get it to drop down below, and then once it does that, and this is one of the reasons this particular Weber is so nice, you can grab this handle here, just go back and forth, it dumps the ash. So now I've dumped all the ash. Notice my hands, man. My hands are spotless, dude. This is why the little bit more expensive Weber is still the best in my opinion. Look at that. So look what's in there. That's ash, man. And look at this. I just dumped it out. I didn't get ash on me. I didn't get ash on my hands. Boo! Actually, the wind blew. I did. So take wind direction into account. But that's how easy it is to dump. And then to put it back in, you just gently slide this in. There's two little holes here. one on each side. That one there, that one there. You squeeze the handle, boom. It's that simple. So that's the big advantage to going with the slightly more expensive Weber, because you get those cool conveniences. And you know, it's this middle grade part alone is worth the upgrade in my opinion, but even more so that that ease of cleanup without having to get all messy. So, but yeah, super duper grill. This is what I would recommend. The quality of the cook on this Weber kettle grill, it's just a kettle shape. People have their own opinions and I respect them, but I've cooked in the old oil barrels, you know, the barrel style grills. I've cooked in various shaped grills. This always gives me the best results. And also with this particular model Weber, you get the integrated ambient thermometer, which is kind of nice. And also the lid, as you saw here, you can stick it there. The less expensive model typically just has a hook in the lid and it latches on the side. Check out my older Weber videos and you can see my older Weber, which I still use, still as good as new, which is amazing. The build quality of these is great. Then over here I've got my my electric smoker. You can go around the block with electric smokers. You can get into some, just like with charcoal grills. Obviously you use a grill to grill steak, to grill burger, to grill chicken, to grill pork chops. But if you want to smoke, say you want to smoke a pork butt, say you want to smoke ribs, you want to smoke a brisket, you're going to need a smoker. Now, you should get an electric smoker. There's all different price points. I would go with this one right here. It's super affordable. You can bling it out. You can put it on legs with wheels. You can add a cold smoke box on the side. But this, as it sits right here, is perfect. I can smoke the best pork butt. I will say it's probably one of the best pork butts in the world. It's easy. It's repeatable. I have no desire to go out to a barbecue restaurant to buy pulled pork, because I can smoke better pulled pork at home. Now, it takes time. You know, it takes 24, 26 hours typically. But this thing, you just set it and forget about it, because it's electric. So the temperature is regulated by the little heating element. So you get consistent temperature management, and then all you got to do is replenish the wood chips while it smokes. So to do that, you just twist this little doohickey. There's a little charcoal loader on the side. Just twist it and then gently pull it out, and you can see you can put your chips in there. So put your chips in there and then stick it in and twist it again. And it dumps them into the little wood chip tray in there, and they continue to smoke, and that's what gives your meat the flavor. So the electricity regulates the temperature, the consistent temperature, and then the hickory chips or apple wood or whatever type of chips you're using, they add the flavor while it smokes. This has a water pan in it. You can add only water, or you could add some garlic and onion and that sort of stuff for additional aromatics. So, you know, two things that everybody needs to be a professional outdoor chef. You just need you a proper charcoal grill. I highly recommend this one, but there is nothing wrong with going with the basic Weber like I have on my lower deck. They both get the job done. The taste is identical, but you just get some more conveniences with this, and you can get some cool colors. And I've linked, you can expand this video's description and click the link there to find all the colors. But you know, don't feel like you need to spend for this fancier Weber, because you don't. But if you want those conveniences, you'll probably find it such a negligible amount more that you might as well go ahead and do it. And these things are built to last. At least that's been my experience. Because as I mentioned, my other Weber is on my lower deck. It's still as good as new. I mean, yeah, it shows a little bit of age, but it's still as good as new. Now, obviously, this uses charcoal, but you can, and what I do when I cook, I do sprinkle hickory chips on there too to give a little bit of hickory flavor to what I'm grilling. And then, of course, my smoker for my ribs, for my brisket, for my tri-tip, for my Boston butt, for cheeses. You know, these two right here, every outdoor chef, you need a quality electric smoker, and that doesn't mean expensive. This is a very entry-level price point in electric smoker, but it's the best in my opinion. And then you need a good grill. These two things, you can cook whatever you need to cook. And now the only thing I might add, and the time of filming this video, I haven't, but because they're available again, they were sold out for a while due to popular demand. But there's an optional attachment that goes on the side of this called a cold smoker. And I'm going to be posting a video about that. I'll go ahead and I've linked it within this video's description. But basically you attach it to the side and it does two things. If you want to smoke cheeses, in that scenario you would not have your master built electric smoker on, you would only have the side smoker piece. It would cold smoke cheese. So that's one thing. But if you don't want to replenish wood chips as frequently as I do, I replenish them every half hour or so whenever it stops smoking, doing what I just did with that little twisty thing. With a cold smoker, I think it's estimated maybe 5 or 6 hours of smoke before you have to replenish. So it's a convenience thing, especially if you're smoking overnight, like I do with Boston butts. You can still continue to have that smoke going. But in this situation, what I'm smoking now, smoking a Boston butt, I let this, yesterday afternoon, I continued to replenish the hickory. Throughout the night, I went to sleep, so I didn't. But even without replenishing hickory throughout the night, the hickory flavor for butt smoked in here is so good. So it's not necessarily necessary, but if you're like me, you just love hickory smoke flavor, you know, you might want to consider the cold smoke upgrade for that. And again, I've linked it within this video's description too. But yeah, these two things, you got to have this. If you want to be a professional backyard chef, you got to have a proper charcoal grill. Don't get gas unless you want to get laughed at. And you got to have a proper smoker. In my opinion, electric smoker, just because cost of ownership is minimal. You get a traditional wood smoker, you're having to, unless you have hickory trees that you're chopping up yourself, you've got to buy a tremendous amount of hickory for a traditional smoker. You've got to buy a lot of charcoal for the heat source. The beauty of this, the heat source is electric, so you don't have to replenish your heat source. You've only got to replenish using a negligible amount of hickory or applewood or cherry or oak, whatever type chips you want, while it smokes. So this is very cost efficient to use. So I hope this video helped, and I encourage everyone to comment below if you have any questions. I'll try my best to answer. Again, I've been smoking barbecue for many, many, many years. So I've learned a lot throughout the process, and I found that, you know, these two things here, this is all you need. At the time of filming this is all you need. It's the year 2023. So tell me what you think. Be sure to subscribe, ring that bell, and check out all of Chef IrixGuy's barbecue videos. Questions, ask. I encourage you to, because that'll prompt upcoming videos, and that helps me a lot. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.